Hello, my amazing Scorpios. I am here, Simone, on my channel Simone Speaks, to be delivering to you guys today your love reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you also have Scorpio placed as Venus for you, this video also may resonate with you. Do please keep in mind that this is a general reading, okay? So I always want to stress to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you're on this video and you're Cancer Rising, but you're Scorpio Moon, all right, for example, make sure you check out your Pisces Sun, all right, or your Leo Sun, anything like that, all right? So don't forget these other two areas, okay? Because it may give you further clarification and much deeper detail. So Scorpio, you are the first sign that I'm reading for love for the month of June 2018. And as stated on my YouTube channel and even on my social media accounts like Twitter, Snapchat, stuff like that, I really do feel strongly, Scorpio, that this month is going to be a big one for you, okay? So basically, I'm going to open up intuitively, which I've done in the past, like a couple months back on this channel, but I do feel led for you Scorpios to open up intuitively without pulling the cards. So if you're not really interested in that, or you kind of just want to get to the spread, you can go ahead and fast forward for now. And thank you for clicking on this video, honestly speaking. Thank you for being a subscriber if you are. And I hope this video resonates with you and touches your life and makes you a better person, okay? So, Scorpios, without pulling the cards, what I feel here is that a lot of you Scorpios right now are going to be facing your challenges head on, okay? I feel that a lot of you Scorpios are being called to assert these problems, are being called to assert childhood trauma, okay? Broken relationships, broken connections with people in your life, I feel are really here being brought up as I'm meditating on your sign, as I'm feeling on your sign, Scorpio, all right? And I feel that a lot of you guys are looking for guidance in some way. And more importantly, I feel that a lot of you Scorpios are also looking for peace. Peace within relationships, peace within your mind, peace within your soul. I feel a lot of you Scorpios are feeling quite dry, you know? And what I think is kind of funny is how, you know, scorpions, the actual animal itself, normally resides in the desert, okay, in dry, hot places. And, you know, even for Scorpios sometimes it can be overwhelming. It could be quite toxic. It almost can have a bad reaction where if you're exposed to too much things that, you know, you're used to and you're not changing, you're not evolving, you're not wanting to change, it can stifle progress. And so that's where I feel that you Scorpios are and at in the month of June 2018, okay? So that's basically the end of my spiel. That's what I felt led to say for you Scorpios to open up this video. So if you heard, thank you for watching, and I hope that touched you in some way. Scorpio, this is going to be your first love reading from me for the month of 2018. June. So I want to go ahead and shuffle on camera, and I'm pretty open right now to whatever spread wants to form, okay? In fact, I'm just going to start pulling some cards and just have it basically fall into place here. So the first card I pulled for you Scorpios for your love reading is the Six of Pentacles upright. And the Six of Pentacles in its purest form is about gifts, more so about receiving things. So I do feel for you Scorpios that this is about receiving information receiving psychic downloads. I said this for you Scorpios in April, but I feel that for some reason it's still kind of looping back around. So I do feel that a lot of you Scorpios right now are going to be in touch with the other side. Don't get freaked out, but I feel for some reason that you Scorpios, there's no denying that you are having some kind of special connection this month with, the spirit world, so to speak. So that could definitely be something that you are, being kind of led to and guided into. And what Spirit's saying here is that it's nothing to be afraid of, okay? And me personally, Scorpio to Scorpio, I've always had this kind of thing, like I'm sure a lot of you guys have had. And in order to get information, in order to better yourself and other people's lives, sometimes you're gonna have to take some risks that have never been taken before, and go down paths that have never been discovered before. And that's just the whole cliche and the whole kind of thing about being a Scorpio and living on this planet, is that sometimes you have to take the road that's not traveled, and that road can be quite difficult, can be quite frustrating, and can also be quite confusing. And so as I'm talking here, as I'm speaking here, I feel like once again everything's tying back into the introduction, which is that you are going through a lot of stuff that you're not used to. You're not exposed you have not been exposed to this yet. And it feels that for some reason this month things are going to be exposed to you, Scorpio. Now, whether you can handle that is another question. But what the universe here and what your guides and all the type of stuff that, whatever you want to call it, right? Because everybody has a different kind of thing that they connect to and hold on to. But for you Scorpios, it definitely feels that you're going to have to let go. And when I say let go, I don't mean like let go of yourself. The phrase like that, the phrase that goes, oh, that person let go of themselves, which means they don't take care of themselves. Their hair is gross. Their hygiene stinks. Their personal ambition is shot. I don't mean like that, Scorpio, okay? What I mean, Scorpio, is that your ego is gone. Your resistance to change should be evaporating as the month goes along, okay? And I feel that for a lot of you guys, it's a hard thing. It's not something that you ask for necessarily, but it's still happening. It's still there, okay? So I feel here that Spirit's tying this into love, or what they're saying here through the energy of the cards is that a lot of you guys fell in love with somebody 2 to 3 months, 2 to 3 years, 2 to 3 days, 2 to 3 weeks, 23 months ago. And it's the same energy, okay? They're saying to me, especially for the male Scorpios out here, it's the same thing, where you got yourself in a situation that you never saw coming, okay? You never expected it to be this way. You didn't ask for it. You didn't even think that you could even achieve this, that you could even unlock this in your own life. And yet, here you are, Scorpio. Here you are in a new month, experiencing things that you've never experienced before. And so, with the full card 0, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the Star card in reverse, But tell me it's upright. So, okay, it's upright. I'll fix it. 6 of Pentacles upright, which is the first card I pulled. 6 of Wands in reverse. So we have synchronicity. All right, Pentacles and Wands, but still 6, 6, okay? 7 of Pentacles, so moving up a step. And then we have the Death card, Scorpio, in reverse, which is your card, of course, Scorpio to Scorpio. So I do see here with a love that a lot of you Scorpios here have turned down another Scorpio. You have stopped talking to another water sign. Definitely could be Cancer rising, Cancer sun, Scorpio moon, Cancer moon. But there's definitely a heavy water dynamic here where it's water with water. So yes, water with water, okay? In some way, shape, or form. Doesn't have to be that the person you're connecting with was a earth sign or currently connecting with was an earth sign or a fire sign or whatever. But water keeps coming up here. It's all about water, okay? Water against water. Emotions against emotions. The past against the present. So you have this kind of like battle going on here, okay? And so what I feel for a lot of you Scorpios is that you're deeply afraid of change. And to be very honest, I feel that a lot of you Scorpios are just not ready. The phrase that I'm hearing is eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. That's what I'm picking up on, that kind of phrase. You know, I'm going to say it again. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. And so I'm feeling lots of energy here to do with manifestation, law of attraction, wanting abundance, begging for abundance, asking for abundance. It's things like that, Scorpio, that you're finding yourself looping and looping and looping into tighter and tighter and tighter as the month goes along. And there's also something here with you Scorpios about not being able to receive as well. I do feel here that a lot of you Scorpios have a problem with receiving. Okay? So for that 6 of Pentacles right here, well, we got the 2 of Wands and we got the 7 of Swords, okay? So that's really opening up another can of worms here, Scorpio, okay? So I asked for clarification. I asked for more detail in regard to the 6 of Pentacles, and I got 7 of Swords upright and 2 of Wands upright. So this is a card of needing to know with no doubt, with no arrow, with 100%, actually, with 100,000% guarantee that I know where to go. I know what to say. I know who to pick. For a lot of you Scorpios, this could be a head or heart thing. This could be 2 people that you happen to fall in love with. For others of you, this could be about 2 people, the ex and the new lover or the new boyfriend, girlfriend. For a handful of you, could even be an ex with a fiance, regardless of gender, whether you're a man watching this video, etc., whatever. And now you're conflicted. Now you got a problem with having too much. Because I see that a lot of you Scorpios here, especially the males, it's like you are wanting to have both for a while. Okay, I'm not saying this is for every single person. So please, if you are watching for a Scorpio male and you're a Capricorn or something like that, please don't take this literally until there's evidence, right? Until the person tells you this or you see it with your own 2 eyes, please don't take anything definitively, okay? That's even what I said correctly. I have no idea. But what I'm trying to get at is that I see here that a lot of you Scorpio males have had some problem with receiving, have had some problems with forgiving, and have definitely had some problems here with more than one option. And then what I see here for the females is that you have just been kind of stuck. Like right now, Scorpio females, you are kind of just stuck. And because what I'm hearing is because life is coming at you so fast, you're not picking any path. You're just stuck. So Scorpio, we can't have that, right? We can't have that in June. To have a successful year, we can't be stuck here for months and months and months and months. For years and years and years and years. We can't afford, Scorpio, to be stuck in the same place over and over and over again. And yet, Scorpio, I feel that a lot of you guys are going to be getting like an escape vault. If that's even a word, okay? But the visual I'm seeing is so incredible and so complex that I'm going to try my very best here to explain it to you guys crystal clear. If you guys know anything about space, there is something called a dark hole, right? Or like a portal of energy, okay? And the colors that I'm seeing with this portal of energy, Scorpio, is blue, is silver, is dark, like voluptuous purples and hints of green and tangerine and indigo. And basically what it is, Scorpio, is an escape. It's an escape. And so I feel a lot of you Scorpios are asking me, what is this escape? And I feel a lot of you guys already can guess this. And that escape is going to be work. That escape, Scorpio, is going to be work and making money. That's the only option I see here, Scorpio. And by no stretch of the imagination is it negative at all. It's not negative. It's like for those this month that can't take their feelings seriously and don't want to take a risk with going down that scary place. Like I said, whether it's spiritual, romantic, especially emotions, Scorpio, you guys are having a deep problem here with getting to the core of the matter. It's an issue. And then the other issue, Scorpio, I see here is with receiving. And yes, for others of you, it could be with giving. Maybe, Scorpio, you have a problem with giving. And then for an extraordinary bunch of you guys, it could even be a problem with both giving and receiving. And so I feel that these two cards are so linked in that you can't separate one without the other. Because you see, anything you do in life, Scorpio, and this is going to be very deep for a lot of you guys, but anything you do in life, Scorpio, comes with a sacrifice. And I do feel that Spirit saying here that a lot of you guys have sacrificed the wrong things for the wrong person or for the wrong result. And as I'm as I'm saying this, Scorpio, to the right-hand side of the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Wands is the Seven of Swords. And what is the Seven of Swords card, you ask? The Seven of Swords is a card of trickery. The Seven of Swords is a card of theft, stealing. Scorpios, my amazingly charismatic and business savvy Scorpios, there is going to be a moment leading into July for a lot of you Scorpios where the buck is going to have to stop somewhere. And Mother Nature is not going to let you get away with it, okay? Whatever that means for you, Mother Nature is not going to allow you, Scorpio, to replay and conjure up negative energy, negative patterns, negative ways of treating people. Long story short, Scorpio, it's not going to manifest well if you keep this up. And I desperately wanted to say, Scorpio, that this is somebody else, but Spirit's saying to me, don't even try that. It is not someone else, Scorpio. It is you. So for those Scorpios out here that really I feel are lying to themselves, like, and this is not like a small itty bitty lie. This is like full-blown lie. In fact, it's like lie after lie. And I'm going to leave it there. So I see a lot of you Scorpios with love, with life in general, focusing on career. Okay? Once again, these two cards are undeniably intertwined again. And a lot of these cards I'm picking up, Scorpio, feel like a couple to me. It has couple-ish energy, if that's even a word. If it's not, I apologize. But it has energy of wanting to be paired up with somebody. So I do desperately feel hesitation with wanting to either court someone, tell someone how you feel, or either drop the ball altogether and move forward. You know, there's definitely a struggle here to just move along. Just move along. There's a problem here with doing that. And the other problem I see, Scorpio, in June is with receiving. And if it's not receiving for you, it's with giving. So maybe it's like you're receiving a lot from people, especially in the love department. Like you're receiving a lot, but you're not giving anything, Scorpio. Why is that? Please show us a card. 4 of Wands. They're telling me stop right there. So I feel what this 4 of Wands card is telling me, Scorpio, is that a lot of you guys know who you want to marry. And for those that are married, I feel it's the opposite, okay? Yes. Divorce. I'm hearing divorce as well, to be honest with you. Like wanting to seek something different. So it's basically like what I see here is the ones that are single or looking, you know who you want, but you haven't quite got them yet. You haven't quite figured it out. And then for those that are married, it's like, you know you don't want this anymore. It's stale. You know, the milk is getting rotten in the fridge. It's stinking up all the house. It's time to throw it out. Just like that, Scorpio. Just like that. And what Spirit's saying here, what Spirit's saying loud and clear to me is that you're going to have to give something, Scorpio, okay, to get something. You're going to have to give something up to get something. You cannot get something without giving something up. It doesn't work that way. You have to give something up in order to get it. So my lovely Scorpios, my handsome Scorpios, my intelligent and brilliantly amazing, wondrous Scorpios, the question I want to put out here is, what are you willing to sacrifice, Scorpio? And what do you need to sacrifice in order to get what you want? In order, therefore, to get unstuck from the story that you're so tightly engulfed in. Now, this is not for everybody, you know? This is not going to hit home for everybody, you know? It's not. I don't expect it to. It's not possible for everything I'm saying to hit with every single person. To hell with that. I don't care. I really don't. But I wanna get even deeper, Scorpio, because you know we are deep, right? And I want to say to you, Scorpios, how long are you gonna be in this state? If you're listening to me, oh my God, the camera, you see how that just happened, Scorpio? The energy is strong in this room. If you're listening to me audio-wise, but you're not looking at the camera, this would be a good time to pause and look at the camera, okay? Look at the video, I should say. And I want you to hear me very clear, Scorpio. How long are you going to be like this person in this picture, staring out at everybody else living their life? Oh yes, Scorpio, I went there. How long are you going to be this person looking at all the beautiful birds and parties and people getting married and having kids and driving nice cars? And how long are you going to admire this from afar, Scorpio, until you actually get up and do it? What is it going to take for you to get to here to over here? And what's over here, Scorpio, is what you really want. And Spirit's saying you could easily grab it. But somewhere in your, is the word psychosis? Whatever. Somewhere in your mind, Scorpio, I'm not going to get all fancy on you guys because, hey, whatever. But somewhere in your mind, Scorpio, that switch hasn't turned yet in the right direction. And I feel a lot of you guys are saying to me, is it ever going to switch? Is it going to switch in June? And Spirit's saying to me, yes. But it's not going to be what you expected. And it's not going to be in the way that you want it to be. It's going to take sacrifice. So I want to leave you, Scorpios, with this thought for your love, general, June reading so far for my channel is, what are you willing to sacrifice, Scorpio? And if you're not willing to sacrifice anything, Scorpio, be honest about it. Just whatever you do, Scorpio, get unstuck from this person here, frozen. Because this person is frozen right now. This person is like a statue. Statues don't breathe, Scorpio. Statues don't create. And statues definitely don't love. So you're going to have to figure out, Scorpio, how to get unstuck from this. And for a lot of you guys, this is going to be, in my opinion, I feel, from forgiveness and being honestly raw and truthful. And then the healing can start, and then change can begin to happen. So Scorpio, this has been a hell of a first reading. I hope this helped you. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.